This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, has sent a cable of congratulations to Tamam Salam, who has been selected to head the new government as Prime Minister in Lebanon. The Vice President and Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, and His Highness General Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, also sent similar cables to the new Prime Minister. The UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, honoured the winners of the 16th Dubai Government Excellence Programme Awards on Tuesday, which took place at the Dubai World Trade Centre. Sheikh Mohammed honoured the Dubai Director of Protocol and Hospitality, Khalifa Saeed Suleiman, in recognition of his efforts in government work. The Dubai Police won the greatest number of awards, achieving best results in customer and employee satisfaction and best in commitment to national identity, best department in self-assessment system, as well as a number of other categories. The Dubai Chamber of Commerce and Industry won the Distinguished Government Entity Award, while the Dubai Statistics Centre and Dubai Department of Economic Development won Customer and Employee Satisfaction Awards. As for the Distinguished Government Team, the RTA's Crisis and Emergency Management won the first place. The Public Prosecution won the Best Administrative Initiative Award, while Dubai Customs harvested the Distinguished Government Technical Project Award. A new green hospital opened today at Jafza, a joint partnership between MedHealth and Belhul Life Care. And it is the first green building among hospitals and medical centres here in Dubai. His Highness Sheikh Ahmed bin Zayed Al Maktoum, the President of Dubai Civil Aviation Authority and Chairman of Dubai World, inaugurated and toured the first LEED certified gold-rated facility. Ahmad Hussein, the CEO of MedHealth Medical Centre, says they aim to contribute to Dubai's vision of becoming a health-oriented city, driven by international best practices and benchmarks of pollution-free sustainable development. And while achieving this, although it cost them an extra 30%, they are confident of recovering the amount through the long-term energy conservation that the project will achieve.
When I decided to build this building, I decided to make it a green building and also to comply with His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, his directives that buildings in Dubai should be green. I did not only decide to make it green, but I thought I'll aim for gold category, gold rated. Gold rated green building, LEED certified, means you have to comply with 39 points, 39 conditions to achieve that. We have achieved 42 points.
MedHealth Medical Centre officials added that the new centre will save more than 50% of water compared to the normal water consumption in ordinary buildings. This is through the collection of air conditioning water and rainfall, the use of recycled water for irrigation, installing efficient water taps and special chilling systems to reduce CO2 emissions. It has also been the first of its kind to be approved to conduct first aid training, in addition to a wide range of healthcare services on offer.
Jafza, as you know, is all mainly industry and industrial area, a lot of factories, a lot of injuries. And from my experience working in Jafza before, I decided to start this medical center to cater for those who get injured and they cannot leave the free zone to go to a hospital in Dubai.
Over the next 10 years, the travel and tourism industry's total contribution towards GDP is set to grow by 4.4% on average per year, as revealed by the World Travel and Tourism Council's Global Summit, which got off to a productive start on Tuesday over in Abu Dhabi. Former United States President Bill Clinton opened the event and highlighted how the opportunities of the industry can build the world's economy. Visiting the UAE for the 9th time now, the 42nd President of the United States began his speech by commending the developments of the country, adding that Abu Dhabi's 2.2 billion dirham Shams 1 project is a great contribution towards the Emirates' sustainability. Secondly, the Emiratization programme, which has been set up, is key in encouraging young UAE nationals to become more active within the workforce. Addressing over 1,000 delegates, Clinton stressed the importance of travelling and the benefits associated with it economically, politically and socially. He recommended that tourism authorities establish internship programmes for the youth, which will send them to a country for a 3 to 6 month period. From a young age, Clinton was exposed to travelling and interacting with a diverse group of cultures, nationalities and religions, and he believes that students should be introduced to tourism as early as possible, rather than after high school when sent abroad for educational purposes.
I was born in a small town in Arkansas, but most of my childhood I spent growing up in what was, in those long ago days, a sizable city of 35,000. In my native state, which is the only city in the United States that surrounds a national park. So I was raised to be interested in and to believe in the importance of travel and tourism. It was a lot of the lifeblood of the community in which I grew up. And I suppose I've always had a little bit of edge in understanding the importance of travel and tourism to the larger economy. If we have more travel and tourism, it not only will enrich the lives of the people who participate in it, it will inevitably create opportunities for those of you in this industry to create jobs for others and reduce global inequality, to have more political stability because people want to attract the economic benefits of people from other countries coming to their shores. It will give us more opportunities to find economically attractive ways to save the environment, because that also will enhance travel and tourism.
Day one of the 13th consecutive edition had WTTC representatives share key findings based on the industry. In 2012, research shows that the travel and tourism industry outperformed the global economy and performed better than manufacturing, retail, financial services and communications, accounting for approximately 260 million jobs worldwide. Concluding today at 6 p.m, details of the 2014 summit will be announced.
In 2013, we see a continued increase in our ability to contribute substantially to the global economy. And in national economies, we continue to grow within emerging nations as well as within some of the more mature markets such as the United States and even in Europe, just not as robustly. There's a lot of very robust travel and tourism industry programs in the college and universities, and those students many times will come and work inside the company, or in our case, in the case of the United States, they would come and work as interns in the United States government's tourism office and learn the breadth of the industry and the importance. Then they become our ambassadors. If they work inside the companies, they see the array of a career path that they may not have thought about. And really, that's what we're talking about. Having the understanding of the youth to be able to fill the future and understanding the value, the appreciation that this industry provides for a real career. If you're an accountant in a business school, you can certainly work at a Marriott.
The most important factor is definitely airlift. And look at the airlift we've got with Emirates into Dubai, the airlift now with Etihad in here, with Fly Dubai on their budget airline, and now these other budget airlines coming in to use Maktoum Airport. You know, it is already fantastic and it is very good. And I think the dedication to travel and tourism, the understanding by the government, by the authorities to the value of travel and tourism to the economy is fully there. We've seen a few years ago when Dubai realigned itself, and Dubai said, right, one of the pillars of its economy is going to be travel and tourism, and it's totally been delivered on that basis. In fact, interestingly, the Marriott Marquis opened in January with 800 rooms, and we thought, wow, this is going to be pretty tough on the Jumeirah Emirates Towers. You know what happened? Our business went up. And the reason it went up is that Marriott is filling, we are filling, but because we now have very much of the conferences and exhibitions and meetings coming back into town. So I think generally the government is doing all the right thing, is facilitating everything in relation to travel and tourism. They're making it easier for visas. They're doing their best in the airports to make immigration queues shorter, and with new technology which they've just introduced in Dubai with the iris scanning, it's just amazing. And you can register your passport in about 30 seconds. The market establishes itself. We've seen that in Dubai, where people will come in for a conference or for an exhibition and they say, wow, this is a nice place, I got to come back, and they come back with the family. So over the years it does develop, and also, of course, you have to have the hotels. You will see, like this hotel here, the Jumeirah at Etihad Towers, we have our own beach, so it's very nice. You can have a business holiday, you can have a beach, you have a business visit or a beach holiday. Similarly, as Saadiyat begins to develop, is going to be extremely beneficial for the leisure sector of tourism into Abu Dhabi. And then I think in places like Dubai, you will see eventually that we will have the theme parks, we will have more coming on, and that continue to give people reasons to come here, is what I say. And with the shopping, with the beautiful beaches, lovely hotels, and then facilities that continue to grow, like our own Wild Wadi that we have, which is always we now have nearly 1 million visitors a year coming to Wild Wadi alone.
For the second year running, the UAE has come top as the most preferred country to live in for the Arab youth, as well as the model country for their own nations. The fifth Arab Youth Report surveyed 3,000 Arab youths between the ages of 18 to 24 across 15 countries in the MENA region. 74% of respondents believe that our best days are ahead of us, with Kuwait being the most optimistic at 82%. Additionally, a third of the Arab youth picked the UAE as their top choice to live for the second straight year out of 24 countries to choose from, including the 15 countries surveyed and 9 others. The youth also regarded the UAE as a model country for their governments to emulate. Outside the Middle East, France is the most favourable country to live in for the Arab youth, followed by Germany and then China. Parents in the UAE were given a helping hand in raising their children this morning, with experts stating that through goal-directed behaviour, parents can look to raise encouraged children. The Child Guidance Parenting Seminar about raising encouraged children helps parents raise their children in a less stressful way while employing kindness and firmness at the same time. Dr. Saliha Afridi, the MD at the Lighthouse Arabia, helped parents learn the differences between praise and encouragement, punishment and logical and natural consequences, and misbehaviour versus goal-directed behaviour. Afridi revealed that a discouraged child is a child who will misbehave, and that we discourage a child by either humiliating them or overprotecting them.
So at the Lighthouse Arabia, we are having these parenting seminars. We have them once a month, and the goal and the objective is to educate the community in the importance of having a system for parenting. We can no longer just do what our parents did, because we live in a very different world than our parents. We live in a very invasive, with invasive stressors of family systems such as electronics, the internet, a very intrusive academic environment, a lot of pressures in the academic environment, widespread bullying, globalization. All of these things are putting pressure on the family system. And we can no longer just say, okay, I will do what my mother did. So we decided we're going to do these seminars to educate the community on the importance of having a system.
And finally, looking to other news now, the Dubai Culture and Arts Authority has announced the launch of the inaugural Dubai Marine and Heritage Festival, which will be held from the 13th to the 20th of April at Jumeirah Beach. The Dubai Marine and Heritage Festival will host a series of traditional dhow sailing, rowing races, heritage events and activities, shedding light on the UAE's marine heritage and water sports industry. The inaugural event will feature experienced maritime athletes, as well as the youth who are looking to learn and compete in one of the oldest competitive sports. The Dubai Marine and Heritage Festival will kick off with the 43-foot Dubai traditional dhow sailing race, where 1,000 contestants will compete in 85 boats across 3 races on the 13th of April, with 50 participants up for prizes. On April the 15th, 500 young contestants with 65 boats will have their chance to try out for the 22-foot Dubai traditional dhow sailing race, with 30 participants having the opportunity to win after a series of 5 races. The 30-foot Dubai traditional rowing race takes centre stage on April the 16th, when 550 participants on 11 boats will battle it out for top honours in 4 races.